Welcome folks, this is Wear and Tear, yet another outdoor and gear review channel. Today I want to give you guys a little bit of a blast from the past. A lot of you will perhaps know this knife or something very similar. This is one of the knives of my childhood. It's a very low quality fixed blade knife. It comes in a paper thin leather or pleather sheet. A sheet that was very prone to failing on you. If you put the knife back in the wrong direction, then you would stab through the sheet. You would stab yourself. Now the knife itself has a very cheap plastic handle. It's not even close to a full tang, but it has a very cool feature. You can open the back up. So there's a compass here in the back. Because the knife is so old, the water has gone from the compass bowl, so the compass is no longer working, if it ever worked. Now the handle was hollow, and what happens, there is a little survival kit in the handle. Now the handle itself, yeah, totally hollow. There's basically just a screw on the end here, so the blade goes into here. There's a screw. There's some glue, and that's how that whole thing holds together. Now the steel is so thin on this, it easily flexes, but it is stainless steel. What does stainless steel mean? Well, stainless steel is super high quality steel. It can't rust. That's how we thought about this knife as children. This knife was very much coveted. If you had it, you brought it to school, you were the star. Yes, back in the day you could bring a knife to school and not get expelled. At least if you did it discreetly and didn't try to stab anyone. But back in the day everyone had a knife, but no one tried to stab each other. That was interesting. Things have changed a lot. Now this is the survival kit. And in there, that was never opened. I think that's still original. Yeah. Imagine pulling that out with cold fingers. Yeah, you have a little fishing kit in there. You have a few matches. You have a little bit of lead. Yeah, complete fishing kit. Sewing kit. And I think this goes with a little saw. Yeah, this is the only purpose that those rings would have. I won't open that right now. But anyways, there's this little survival kit in the hollow handle of this unstable, cheap knife. Back in the day it was like 120 shillings or so, it's like 10 bucks. Today I paid $7 for it. It's not even worth 3, but who cares? It's part of my childhood memories. So what an awesome knife, look at that. Wow. With that knife, you were the king of the pond. Now, in this day and age, we carry different knives. This is a Portland-made Gerber Prodigy. That is a good, solid knife. But this is nice and big and shiny, and it has that hollow handle, and it's stainless steel. And wow, look at that! Aren't you Rambo? Doesn't it rattle beautifully? So anyways, my first quality knife in my childhood was this one. I bought it with the money that I earned. One of the first little bit of money that I earned, like 300 shillings or 400 shillings, which is about $30, let's say, I bought this knife. And this knife is absolutely excellent. But this knife is so cool. This is really the knife that got the most attention. Now, if we're stuck in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, I also found this. Look at that, the Sport Box. It's a water-resistant box. And look at what you can put into that box. Yeah, you can put in your cigarettes and your lighter and your Diners Express card. Yeah, this is 80s. So I never smoked. I always thought that is a very unwise thing that really doesn't show that you appreciate your life. But anyways, back in the day you had these commercials. Look at the super short pants. Still some hair on the leg like a real man. That is awesome. And that totally doesn't make him look like a dork. Wonderful. Lovely. yeah, put your cigarettes in there. They're water resistant. Anyways, smoking is very bad for you. Just mentioning that, YouTube, that is a bad old commercial glorifying something that is really destructive to your health and not cool at all. So you can use it for swimming, diving, boating, fishing, and so on. Yeah, the 80s. A time of freedom where you could bring a knife like that to school, not get expelled. The police was not called on you, and no one was stabbed, but you will cut yourself in the finger, definitely. I mean, look at that. It's a bottle opener. Children always need bottle openers, right? So this is wear and tear, over and out.